I've got to step back. If I answer AI transformation, let's answer just the word transformation, right? Organizations have been transforming since the dawn of new technology for many years. So I entered my career in the market in the year 2000. So think about that. I'm freshly out of a university. We're at Web 1.0. We haven't even arrived at Web 2.0 just yet. We just passed the dot-com burst and bubble that crashed, and everyone's the promise of e-commerce and dot-com and everything, functioning from, the www internet perspective. Well, from that time forward, we've really been going through so many different transformations, from Web 1.0 to Web 2.0, to where we went through this entire SaaS industry. We went through our e-commerce models. We went through a crypto where we had this promise of Web 3.0, but we never got there. And then we went through what was this term called digital transformation, where you took all of your standard business processes that existed within an organization and said, how do we transform them so they exist in the cloud? Well, now we're in this era of AI where we first came on to this even back, my career dates back into 2017, 2018, where we heavily started getting into machine learning. We would take models and say, hey, with all this data, let's train a model to follow this and go through what we called machine learning transformation. How do we start leveraging that? Well, then we saw this dawn of the age of AI where consumers first got a taste of it when ChatGPT launched in 2020, late 2022, early 2023, and they started to get a taste of what it was like on their phone. And then Gemini came out and other models and Copilot from Microsoft. Well, now we're in this era where organizations have had to fundamentally transform how we are leveraging generative pre-trained models, right? Where we can converse with AI at a new level. And there's lots of different topics we can go into, but that's really, when I think about an organization that goes through AI transformation, it's how are they leveraging AI as a tool to transform their organization to what the future looks like. What does the future looks like, right? For most organizations who have been running traditional models for a long time, they can't just simply say, hey, let's now just bring AI in as a tool, adapt it, and we're off and running. It's a really difficult concept. Where we at Incubeta focus on is how do we help an organization build a digital twin, meaning we take a copy of their organization and their entire enterprise and say, let's start over. If we were to build an AI-first native organization and follow the principles and methodologies and foundational models of what it would look like if we started a company from today using AI models, and we build it. And then we use frameworks and methodologies to then transform, bring over from the old model into this new AI first model. And bit by bit, we allow the organization to run as if they're running today. And then we slowly transform them into a new model and go through this process in an iterative approach to then at one point we'll flip the switch and they move to their digital twin, which is a fully first AI native company. And that's our goal and objectives.